What's going on, everybody? Ian back with another video. Today is just going to be what I've been reading, and I have been reading a lot, mostly on my Kindle. So let's get right into what I have been reading. Um, so I finished Old Man Logan. This is the original series that appeared in the Wolverine timeline in the comic books, and this is a 5 star. This is awesome. If you've seen the movie Logan, Logan is based on this story with a lot of differences. It's just kind of like what the difference is. Excuse me 1 second. What the heck is this? Sorry about that. Something just popped up. All right. Yeah. So Wolverine, Old Man Logan, 5 star read. Basically, I don't really want to go too much into it because there's a lot of spoiler stuff on there, but I highly recommend. It's pretty short. And then what that series or what that small run spawned was a different timeline called the Old Man Logan Timeline. And we have this is the first volume, second volume, and then the third volume that I have read. I read all three of those. They're pretty short, especially when you're reading on your phone or Kindle. But so this just is a brand new series that is kind of diverging from the comic books. Just because they were so popular, a guy decided to write about this series, and it's an ongoing series. And I'll get to because I have a few in actual book form over there that I'll show. So I read the first 3 volumes. The first 2 are great. The third volume, it wasn't very good. This one I read last night. He goes back to Japan and kind of meets up with some old buddies. It wasn't that fun. And then what I picked or I read the second volume, book 2, and Kick Ass, and this was a lot. This one I loved. This was, I think, a 4 star read. A lot better than the first book. Loved this one, and now I'm going to be starting the third. So I know it says Kick Ass 2, but this one was kind of focusing on why am I forgetting her name? Hit Girl. Hit Girl. And then this one is more of their teaming up to do some stuff. So that is going to be that. And then I've got, and I just picked this one up on my Kindle that I'm going to be reading starting probably tonight. It's called The Second Super by Logan Rutherford. This is basically, there's one superhero in the world, and he's like a Superman type guy, and then he just burns out and he just starts becoming evil. And he does a lot of just shitty things. And then it turns out this kid, I don't know if he's a kid, I think he's like 16, 17. He turns out somehow he starts developing superpowers and he's got to go fight this guy because there's nobody who can fight him. So looking forward to that series. All right, on to the books that I have finished. I finished Temple by Matthew Riley, my first reread ever, and I loved this book. But I will say this is, it's great, but it's definitely the worst of Matthew Riley's, I guess. But it's still a 5 star read. But it's definitely like if you read this one and think, okay, it was good. The other ones are 100 times better, and I will be probably starting. I picked up this one. This is the start of the Schofield. There's something else on my screen. What is going on here? Oh, I'll work around it. Ice Station by Matthew Riley. This is the first in the what's his name? Sorry, Shane Schofield. I'm getting distracted by things. Stupid crap popping up on my HP support assistant. I don't know what that is. All right. So there's that. I finished Rick Hottela's Mountain King. I did not like this. the characters are just so stupid. And it slogs. I mean, it doesn't slog, but it's you can tell it's building for something, and it just kind of ends. And it's just that really just like what the hell is a 1-star read. And then I finished. I don't know if I showed the. I finished Inca Gold. It's been so long since I've read a lot, but I'm pretty sure I didn't finish this last time. But this one is pretty good. Dirk Pitts going against a bunch of um, uh, art smugglers, art thieves, kind of thing, murderers too. So, but that's a 3-star read. All right. And then I got finally finished it. A Time of Courage by John Gwynne. This is the final book in the Banished Land series. Of course, the first 4 is the Faithful and the Fallen series. You can read all those. And then this is the add-on trilogy that takes place 150 years after the events of Faithful and the Fallen. And it's kind of a good cap. This book's definitely a 5-star read, probably my favorite of the year so far. And I don't see a whole lot of books that probably can top this. It's amazing, and it took me a month to read it because I was just savoring it. It was beautifully written. Just loved the characters. I loved how all the character arcs kind of came to the end. It was brilliant. Highly recommend this series. That's going up here. And that one is done. My next fantasy series that I'm going to read, that I don't know when I'm going to start just because I'm going to take a little bit of time off of fantasy for maybe a few days. But I have A.J. Smith's. This is the Dark Blood. This is the second in the Chronicles of Lawn War, which I read probably a couple months ago now. So this is the second in that story. So I'm going to focus on this one tonight. This is Greg Her Wits, Don't Look Back. I'm not 100% sure what this is about, but I've liked Greg Horowitz's Orphan series, so we're going to give this standalone book a try. And then also I have I have a book haul coming probably the next couple of days. I'm waiting for one book to come before I start doing this, but I picked up these at the library. This is the next 3 in the old Man Logan stuff. I think this one's the next one. This is 4. So these are like the comic books that I'm going to leaf through, I guess. Like I said, this is an ongoing series. I think they have through 10 is out, so I'll have to find the other ones after these 3. But I don't really want to buy them, because if I buy them, I want to get the whole set, and it's an ongoing set, and these are like $15 a piece. So I'll try to find them at a library or something like that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. Have a good one. Stay tuned for the book haul probably the next few days. Hopefully, if it comes. It's supposed to be here by Tuesday, but with all this crap that's going on, who knows. Take care.